friends. Do you talk to someone? Of course you do. But do you have somebody to talk to? I mean, you must be having conversations at your work. You must be having conversations in your family. You must be having conversations with your parents or relatives and brothers, sisters, a lot of people. But that is not what we are talking about. I am talking about heart to heart conversations, pouring your heart. Do you pour your heart at someone, with somebody? You have somebody like that. If you do have, you are very lucky, because most of the people have nobody to talk to. But normally speaking, whom do people talk to? People talk to somebody in the family. It could be parents, it could be cousins, it could be brothers, like siblings. Then people talk at work, their colleagues, like there's some special people in the name of colleagues that you can talk to. Then there are friends, right? So relatives, that includes parents and siblings, friends and co-workers, colleagues, what we call. Talking to all these three categories is something very, very dangerous in my opinion, and one should be avoiding that. Why am I saying that? Because majority of the people do that over WhatsApp chats and Facebook chats, or even in the personal meeting, casually. Oh, my husband is like that. Oh, my wife is like that. Blah, 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 boom, boom, boom. What is the loss? What is the risk? So the first risk is that you are at the risk of being judged, opinionated. Somebody can be judgmental about you, and you may end up creating an image of yourself that the other person would be carrying all his or her life. And that is what that person would be projecting to others too. You may answer and say, I don't care if they do. Actually, you do care. That is why you are sharing. If you are not caring, then why would you share? You care for that person. You trust that person. And when that trust will be broken, when that trust will be compromised, you won't like it. You will be hurt. You will lose trust in people. By the time somebody comments about you or makes an image about you, you would have been changed. Your emotions, your feelings would have changed. But then the other person has heard you and is carrying the same image in his or her mind. So there is a risk. So if we don't talk to our relatives, like parents, siblings, and cousins, etc., and if we don't talk to people at our workplace, and if we don't talk to friends, then whom do we talk to? One answer is God. No, I am not trying to turn you into a religious person if you are not. Your answer may be that, oh, no, I am not a religious person. I am spiritual or something like that. When I say God, I mean an unknown entity. An unknown entity which is always surrounding us. You may say sky, you may say moon, you may say environment, you may say nature. Or you may say just talking to yourself. Because when you are talking to yourself, the entire creation is listening to you. The prayer originated from that. The first prayer was when the person was talking to oneself that I need help. So that must be the first prayer. The first prayer must not be aimed at the God. Because maybe at that time nobody knew about the God. But then the person was talking to oneself and saying or feeling or conveying, I need help. That's talking to self. The other option is you talk to a professional. That's the best. The professional cannot be judgmental. The professional cannot demean you or disturb you later in your life. From you, that person will be moving on to some other client or some other person or maybe some other business of his or her. And then you will get the expert advice. You will get the expert advice. You can write a diary. That is also like one form of talking to yourself. You can talk to strangers whom you meet casually, but who don't know your whereabouts. Where do you live? Whose son or whose husband you are, or whose wife or whose daughter you are. Nobody knows that. Nobody can chase you after that. So just talk to strangers. In today's world, the internet is full of people, but beware that you are not sharing your identity with them. You must have heard of identity theft, which is not only physical, which is emotional too. People can get after you. So beware. Try not to be judged. Do not leave an impression or an image in people's mind. If you have to do, leave a positive one. Talking is must. Talking is kind of mandatory. Talking is healthy. But you must know whom you are talking to. And think many a times before you talk to someone, sharing your secrets or sharing your heart. Beware. Love you all. Thank you very much. We'll remain in touch. I love you as much as I assume you love me too. Love is the foundation of every relationship. We'll be back again. Thank you.